Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Dasa. Hey, y'all. Hey, what's up, IG? IG in the building. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Alicia? Hey, everybody, y'all get in here. Facebook, click like, click share. Then I want you to tag your friends. Tag your friends in the comments. Hey, everybody. Hey, what's up, Inspiring Lives Apparel in the building? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, boo. Hey. Y'all get in here. Get in here. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Tonight, we're talking about robbing the cradle. Honey, I've got a situation for you guys, and I need your help. So, you have exactly 2.5 minutes to grab a snack, grab your friends, and come back and join me. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Robbing the cradle. Whew. Hey, sis. Hey. Inspiring Lives Apparel. I need some apparel from you. I need some t-shirts for the summertime. Let's talk brand ambassadorship. Let's talk. No, we have not gotten any damage. Well, here in my town, we haven't had a lot of damage, but there has been some. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see. Trying to get my mic together. Yes, sir. Let's make it happen. Inbox me and we'll talk. And you know what I need? I like a lot of like bright colors. So the brighter the colors, the better. You know. Yes, we did have tornadoes. Y'all get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Facebook, click like, click share. And share this broadcast. Share it in the groups that you're in. Tag your friends in the comments. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Hey, hey. Hey, Pod. Hey. Hey, y'all. This t-shirt. This t-shirt says Hype House. And I got this from Target. This is a Target find, honey. Honey, listen, you already know what it is. Yes, this is a Target find. So, this lipstick. You guys, y'all always ask me about my lipstick. Okay. I'm going to share with you my beauty secrets. Before we start. So we have 2 more minutes, guys. Y'all have 2 minutes to get up in here. Let me show you. So I love to support Black business. Love to support Black business. So there is an amazing Black business beauty and lifestyle company called Lip Petals, LIPPETALS, Lip Petals by Igena. So these are the 2 colors that I'm currently wearing right now. Y'all see? Let me show you. These are the 2 colors that I'm wearing. These are the 2 colors that I'm wearing. Here you go. And these 2 colors are, this is number 10. This is number 30. So I line my lips with number 30. And I fill it in with number 10. And then that's it. And that gives it that kind of ombre look that you see before you. That's all I do. Lip Petals by Igena. Amazing, amazing woman of faith. And I had the pleasure of being on her daughter's podcast. I want to say about 5 months ago. So y'all check them out. You have to support Black business anytime. Always support Black business. Inspiring Lives Apparel. Y'all saw my hoodie collection, right? All of those hoodies and those t-shirts. Inspiring Lives Apparel. Like, you have to support Black business. You have to. So yes. All right, we got a minute and a half. Y'all get in here. We're talking about robbing the cradle tonight. I have a story for you guys. Somebody else wrote in, and I need your help. A minute and 30 seconds. Yes. Oh, what am I drinking? This is, I love tea. I do not like coffee. I'm not a coffee girl. So this tea, this is ginger. This is a ginger tea. And I just put some honey and lemon in it. Ginger is good for digestive things and healing your throat. You know, a lot of singers. Hey, on doll. A lot of singers use ginger. So yeah, just some ginger, lemon, and honey. Yep, that's what I'm drinking. Hey, hey. All right, y'all. We got a minute. Y'all dance with me. I'll go. Hey, 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 hey. Yes. 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute. We're going to start in 1 minute. Hey. Lord, I need my producer because I do not know how to work Instagram Live. So bad. Please forgive me, IG family, if I'm not waving to y'all. It's hard maneuvering the mic right here. Forgive me, I'm sorry. Yes. What's up? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Dating in Dallas. I am your host, Danny Shannon. Dating in Dallas is a show that I developed at the request of my friends and my followers, where I would chronicle my experiences dating in the Dallas Metroplex. Moreover, I cover everything life, love, and relationships from a Christian woman's perspective. Because I'm a Christian woman. Now, before we get into the docket tonight, before we get into the topic at hand, I want to let you guys know that starting next week, I am going to be adding a segment to Dating in Dallas, and it's going to be about health and beauty. I will not be doing it myself. It will be done by my sis, Amber Sutton. We haven't come up with a name for it yet, but I'll let her, give the name. It might be Glambrified because that's her name on Facebook, but whatever. But yes, Amber Sutton, she will be doing our health and beauty segment, probably about 5 to 10 minutes. And she's going to give us some health tips, beauty tips. Let me tell y'all. So I want to say like maybe a month or so ago when I was doing an episode, y'all remember the bang debacle, like the bangs kept being in my face. She inboxed me afterward and she was like, sis, next time you can just put a pin up there and it'll raise your bangs and it'll keep it, out of your eyes. Stuff like that we need to know, right? So Amber, she gonna get us all the way together, health and beauty. So be on the lookout next week. Honey, we are diversifying dating in Dallas, okay? So without further ado, I just want to shout out my Facebook family, shout out my Instagram family, shout out my Periscope family, and my YouTube family, and also shout out my family, my TV 26 in Modesto, California. What up? Welcome to Dating in Dallas. I love y'all so much. And so Dating in Dallas is going to be airing on every Tuesday, 8:30 Central Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We will also be airing on television every Thursday, 9 p.m. Pacific Time, which is 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is midnight Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So if you don't catch Dating in Dallas on Tuesday, you can catch us on Thursday. Yes. And also, your girl, I am putting together my hangouts for the summertime. So remember, I kept saying, you guys, I want to connect with my viewers. I want to connect with y'all. I want y'all all in my space. I want y'all all up in here, right? So it's a way for my friends and family who are here in the DFW area for us to connect. So I am going to be choosing a Black owned or minority owned business restaurant. And it's going to be on a Saturday. And I'm going to say, hey, I'm hanging out at such and such restaurant from this time to this time. And we're just going to come, bug out, have fun, take selfies, just get to know one another. And it's going to be fun, right? That's a good idea. I know this. So I haven't decided what I'm going to call it, but I'm actually meeting with my admin tomorrow, and we're going to put all of this stuff together. And I'm going to have a full schedule in the summertime. Okay. Yes, y'all. I need help. I need a staff. I need everything. I never knew how much I needed an admin until I became an administrator myself. Like I have to help people. I like think of things that other people don't think of. Right. So this person, her name is Laura. She's amazing. She thinks about things that I don't think of. So I love her so much. So yeah, be on the lookout for the hangouts this summer. And Amber is going to be in Dallas real soon. You guys want to get with her name is Amber Sutton. You want to get with my girl because she is a celebrity stylist. She is a jet setter. She travels all over the world. But she is an amazing stylist. So you want to look her up. Her name is on Facebook. She is Amber, Amber Sutton, Sutton. And she has Goddess Growth Oil for you to get your edges and your hair all the way together and growing and strong. I believe she has a skincare product too. So check her out. Okay. Now, honey, let me tell y'all the situation that is going on. Okay. So somebody wrote in to the kid and was like, Fanny, I need your help. I need your help. I'm in kind of a situation and I'm trying to figure out how to navigate the situation. So I said, absolutely. My Dating in Dallas family, we are at your disposal. So guys, she is watching tonight. And so she needs your honest and constructive feedback. So we're not going to judge sis. We're not going to judge her. We're not going to point any fingers, call name, nothing like that. We want to give our honest feedback. I'm going to give the story and we're going to talk. Okay. So the title of tonight's episode is Robbing the Cradle. So here's the story. Sis is 42. And she has known this guy for about 2.5 years now. They met via social media. And it was one of those things where they kind of flirted back and forth. They talked for a little bit. It was very on and off, nothing consistent. But it wasn't like either one of them's fault. It was just like, they got busy, and they would be on again and be talking and flirting and then off again, right? Now, I want to say she said about a month ago, he became very consistent with his communication. So he basically picked up communication again, started texting again. They started talking again. But this time it wasn't like on and off. Now there are more on than anything. Now they're talking every day. They're talking a couple of times a day. They're talking sometimes into the night. And, so things are starting to kind of, I think she's saying they're starting to pick up, right? Here's the problem. She's 42 and he is 12 years her junior. So if she's 42, he's 30. And her first dilemma was, one, she's 12 years older than him. So and she does not have any children. Her first dilemma, or I don't want to say red flag, but dilemma is, I'm 42, he's 30. He's of the age where he might want kids, right? And he made it clear, like, he does want children. She is not opposed to children, but she just doesn't know if at 42, if if your eggs are scrambled or not, right? And so her thought process is, I don't want to hold him back from a life that he could have with somebody younger, like in as much as and she told me she likes him a lot. But she doesn't want to be like in his way. If he wants to get married and have kids, she's not opposed to it, but she doesn't know if she's going to be able to give him children. So that's the first dilemma. The second dilemma is she has some health conditions that make mobility difficult for her. And she was reluctant to tell him because she was scared. She was nervous, like, okay, he ain't going to deal with me. Sometimes I need assistance with walking and, all this other stuff. And I don't know, if I want to, I don't know if I want to say anything to him. Right. So that was the other thing. She has some mobility, nothing that is major, like she needs to be on disability, but sometimes it can be difficult. She's in a lot of pain, that kind of thing. So she talks to her friend, and her friend is like, listen, if you really like him, you guys have been knowing each other for 2.5 years. He's now putting forth the effort and saying, like, listen, I want to see where this goes. Like, he's pursuing her. You owe it to him to just tell him the truth. Tell him how you feel. Tell him how you feel. Like, it's not fair that you don't tell him everything because you take his choice away. And you've already made up in your mind, that he's just going to not want to deal with you. You need to tell him. So she has a conversation with him and she tells him what's going on with her. And he got mad and he was like, well, you took my choice away from me. Like, when did you decide that for me? Like, you didn't even let me, you just made up in your mind that I was just going to not deal with you based on what you're telling me and, the whole thing. And he was like, none of that bothers me. Like, I want you. I want to pursue you. I'm here. Basically, don't ever do that again. Okay. So she thought it enough to kind of let her guard down to say, okay, I'm going to move forward to see where this goes. Okay. So they have decided that they are going to talk, right? They're talking. They're getting to know each other. He's getting to know her. The other thing is that they live long distance. He lives in another state. So there's another layer. There's a lot of layers to this situation. And I think that's why she needs our honest feedback, just because she needs help kind of getting through a lot of the layers. So he's an entrepreneur. And she wanted to surprise him and do something, nothing crazy, but she wanted to take a logo of his and make like a t-shirt or something for him for his business. So she wanted to surprise him. So she looks on his, she types his name in the, in the Facebook, whatever search. And there are 2 profiles that pop up. So she was like, oh, I don't know this profile. So she clicks on it and she looks through it and it's his name. But there's pictures of him with another woman. Dun, dun, dun. Right? There are pictures with him with another woman. And they look booed up. He's standing behind her. And the girl is saying, you want to be with a man that, hold your fupa, all that kind of stuff, like little cutesy little relationship stuff. And she looks and she checks out the girl's social media. And she told me, she was like, I'm not worried. Ain't no competition. So I think maybe the girl may be facially challenged, maybe, but but she's just like, ain't no competition. I ain't mad at her. But she became really upset and hurt because it's like, you're in a relationship. Why are you pursuing me if you all boot up with this chick? And then you have a whole other social media platform that like you ain't telling me about. So she resigned to just be pissed, angry, upset, mad. So she didn't say anything to him that day, what she found. She was like, I'm going to cool off. The next day I'm going to talk to him. And then she said, you know what? I'm not going to talk to him the next day. Forget it. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to talk to him. Well, he calls her. He texts her, good morning, what's going on? She was like, when you get a chance, I want to talk to you. He calls her and she said, listen, I just want you to be honest with me. Please forgive me, Instagram. I don't know what's going on my internet. Instagram be wilding. I'm sorry. So she says, I want you to be honest with me. Are you in a relationship? And he says, no. Like, why do you think I'm in a relationship? And so she tells him, like, listen, I was going to surprise you with a little something for your business. And so I wanted to look up, your logo. And I found another profile for you that had pictures of you with another woman. So y'all are booed up. So, like, what's up? And he was like, well, that's somebody that I'm talking to, like I'm dealing with them, but I'm not in a relationship with them. And so her question was, why didn't you tell me? He says, well, I thought it was an understanding. Now, y'all, I want you guys to give me the truth. Give sis the truth. Okay. We'll call her Tanea, right? His name is Daniel. Tanea and Daniel. Okay. So does she have a stance or right to be mad that he didn't say anything to her? Right. And 2, what should she do with that? I want your feedback. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put the link in the comments on Facebook, Instagram. If you guys want to join me on the screen, please just go ahead and send the request. I will add you and we will talk because we have a lot to discuss. Does she have a right to be upset? And what should she do? Okay. Hadassah said, nope, Daniel sounds like an opportunist. Run, sis, run. Thanks, Dasa. Okay. And let's get some comments from Facebook. Amber said 30. Nope. So Amber, you not checking for the dude. He's 30. She's 42. She says, I'm 38 and I wouldn't date anyone younger than 37. Okay. Now, I did ask her, I said, hey, what is he like? Like, what is his personality? And she said, honestly, he is more mature than guys that are her age or even older that she has dated. Like he's an entrepreneur, but he's not just somebody who says I'm an entrepreneur, but has nothing going for him. Like he's actually working. He has a business plan. He has like a plan of, success. And he's actually implementing certain things. He's actually implementing things of his plan. I'm so sorry, y'all. Somebody's calling me. He's implementing his plan. Sorry, let me just send this. So she says he's very mature for, somebody who's younger than her. So he has that going for him. He's very mature. She says he has an emotional intelligence. Even though he's, younger, he's been through a lot. So he's had a lot of experiences like in relationships, in life, he's been in the military before. So he has a lot, he has a lot of experience and he's well-rounded. So she said he is more mature than a lot of the men who are like her age and older. So he has that going for him. It's not like he's, one of the like your typical 24-year-old just like being young and stupid. Like, no, he's good. He has a child. He takes care of his child. He takes care of multiple households because he takes care of his mother, his child, and the child's mother. Like he has a lot of things going on that he takes care of, that he's very competent in, right? So what should she do? should she be mad because he didn't tell her about this other relationship? I'm gonna tell you what I told her. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I told her in a minute, but let's get some more comments. Let's see. Amber said, only because they mature later than we do. So that's why she said she wouldn't date anybody who's any younger than 37. And Hadassah on Instagram says, what the difference between his withholding the information about the other woman and her withholding the information about her mobility? That's a good point, Hadassah. That's a good point. That's a good point. And I'll say, to me, even though it's very different things, to me, it's like the mobility side of it wouldn't affect the relationship. Him being with another woman is going to affect the relationship. You know what I mean? And she said, I was going to tell him about what's going on with me physically. But I was just scared and I was trying to find the right time. So I'm going to tell you what I told her. I said, sis, it's okay to be mad. You feel what you feel all your feelings. I would never prevent or say, or invalidate someone's feelings. You feel what you feel. At the same time, you have to match people's energy. So if he has said, yes, I'm dealing with other people, but he made it known to you, like, I really like you. And he even said, like, the distance between us is kind of what is preventing me from being very attached, to you. He said, like, I'm getting to know you. So I said, sis, you match his energy. I'm not saying go out and date a whole bunch of guys, right? But if he is seeing other people, then you can see other people as well. Because here's my feeling about it. Never take yourself off the market for a man who is still shopping. I'm going to say that again. Never take yourself off the market for a man that is still shopping. Now, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm kind of kind of old fashioned in a way. I'm just kind of a traditionalist. Wonder Woman, you haven't missed the show. We still talking, sis. Don't worry about it. And me, like, I can have conversations with, like maybe 2 or 3 other people. I don't have enough the attention span to like talk to 4 or 5 guys. Like, I can't. I may have conversations, texting, here and there. But if somebody steps up and they are showing considerably more interest and they have my attention, then I will focus my attention to that one person. And I tend to let the other conversations fall by the wayside, because I feel that if I'm going to give this a concerted effort to really get to know somebody, how are you going to get to know somebody unless you get to know them? So I let the other conversations go, and, I focus on that one person and see where it goes. If it doesn't go anywhere, that's okay. So I told her, I said, you don't take yourself off the market for a man that's still shopping. Okay. So if he is dealing with other people, it seems like it's just that one woman, that's fine. To me, I don't think it's wrong in him or her expecting him to be honest. I think they both need to be honest in the equation. They both need to express themselves and what's going on. I kind of feel like he did not share who he was talking to with her because he, to me, was still trying to creep a little bit, and he got caught. Right. So that's cool. But let him know, like, you don't have to. And I've been in that situation. Like, y'all know my 3 dating pet peeves, right? Do not lie to me. Do not tell me things to try to impress me. And do not make promises that you are not willing or you are not able to keep. Those are my 3 things. Like, when I'm dating, do not do those things. Like, that is the quickest way to lose me, especially if you lie about something stupid. Like, there's no need to lie. I remember I carried on a conversation. I was talking to a guy and he lied about having a job for like a whole month and a half, 2 months. Like, I would talk to him, oh, babe, I'm just getting off of work, like that whole thing. And I'm like, why are you lying? And he was like, well, because I was scared that if you knew I didn't have a job, you wouldn't want to talk to me. So you made my mind up for me, right? Which is essentially what she did, what Tanea did to Daniel when she didn't tell him about what was going on with her physically. Right? But again, her physical condition is different because it doesn't necessarily affect like the relationship between them two. Him talking to another chick, it absolutely does, you know? And so to me, it's just like, that's unfair that you get to kind of talk and be and do. And so she's under the impression that he's not talking to anybody else because he hasn't given her any indication otherwise. Now she finds out that he, has another chick in the wings. And it's like, what should Tanea do? What should she do? So Wonder Woman, I'm gonna give you the synopsis. Sis wrote into the show. She's 42. The guy that she's known for 2 years, he is 30. So they've been on and off just kind of talking through social media. About a month ago, he made it known like he's pursuing her. He wants to get to know her. He wants them to see where everything goes. So she says, okay. She kind of let her guard down to see where it goes. She has some health concerns that she was scared to tell him. She finally tells him. He was like, don't ever withhold anything from me again. Then she wanted to surprise him with something. So she goes on his social media to try to look up his logo, and she finds another profile. And on that profile is him with another woman, like a couple of pictures of him with another woman. So she confronts him about it. So that's where we are right now. Did I do good? Okay. So what should she do? And that kind of lends to another question about dating. Like, we know what's been on the radar now. So Lori Harvey, right? Lori Harvey, she is a serial dater. Like, she dates the whole squad. She dates the entire squad. She'd have been with Diddy. She'd have been with she's been with a lot of people. Now she's with Michael B. Jordan. It seems like that's going to be long term. I don't know. Knowing Lori Harvey, I don't know. Some people have criticized her and called her a little bit of a hoe. Some people have said that's the way you're supposed to date. You're supposed to keep your options open and talk, to multiple people and see what happens. So that kind of lends to that situation. Like, is it okay to kind of date, get to know multiple people, or should you kind of focus your efforts kind of one thing at a time? I know myself, Theanie, I don't have the attention span or the bandwidth to try to talk to like 3 and 4 other guys. I don't. Now, I will have conversations like maybe texting, inbox, DM kind of situations where it's just like, hey, how you doing? You're beautiful today, blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing, right? And I'll have engaging conversations, maybe video chat. But let's say one of those gentlemen has shown effort and has my attention and we're vibing more than the others, then I will kind of let those other conversations go and I'll focus my efforts on him to see where it is. Now, to me, that's the best way, right? Because you're keeping your options open, but at the same time, your limitations, and you can take the time to get to know that person and see if it works or not. Like, to me, it's just like, I don't like to compare. I think it's unfair to compare. Wow, he doesn't do it like this guy doesn't do it like that. Like, to me, it's just, I want to be able to make my assessment of this person without the distractions of other people, and give whatever it is that we're going to be a shot to see if it could possibly be something long term, or if it's just like, oh, it was nice, getting to know him. It's not for me, but we'll see. You never know. That's the way that I personally feel. Yes. So Wonder Woman said, also, he lying too. And Lori Harvey does have whorish behavior. Oh my goodness. Hey, Queen of B, what's going on? It says welcome. Yes. So yeah, I told her, I said, Tanea, it's okay. Okay. Let him know he made a faux pas. And he apologized. He was like, my bad. I should have been more forthcoming. I thought that it was understood that we were talking to other people because we've had conversations. And I told you, if you were talking to somebody else, I wouldn't be mad because we're not in the same state. And so her answer to that was, well, that's different from telling me that you're actually talking to somebody. And the distance where we are in proximity, to me doesn't make a difference. If I am saying I'm getting to know you, then I'm getting to know you. I wouldn't say I'm getting to know you all the while. I got 3 or 4 dudes that I'm also getting to know. But I'm honest with you about it. So I told her, I said, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Um, and just from talking to her, she does have other guys that have shown interest. And she was just like, I've known him for almost 3 years. I really like this guy. We've just been kind of on and off. So I want to see where it goes. So that's why I didn't really give too much effort to the other guys because, I really like him and he's really stepped up in terms of pursuing me and whatever it is that we're going to be. So I said, since it's okay, now you're looking at his actions now. You're kind of blindsided by some info. That's cool. It happens, right? But now you're in a better position to where you can observe. You can observe his actions. You can see, like, are there consistencies now with what he's saying? Because that's the one thing I think that angers me about when you lie in relationships, because there's that element of mistrust that it automatically comes in now. Because if you lied about this, or if you omitted or didn't tell me about this, what are some other things that you're not telling me? If you can lie about this, or if you can withhold information about this, what are some other things that you're not telling me? And that happens when you're not honest about everything. And that's unfortunate because you don't want that so early on. Like they're still talking, even though they've known each other for a while. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like, she really, really likes this guy. She really, really likes him. So let's hear it. What should she do? Facebook, what say you? Asha, hey, honey. Okay. Asha said, when you're of a certain age and have a full life, it's difficult to try to date multiple people. Asha, who you telling? Like, to be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with y'all, right? Some people think that my inbox is just on fire. Like I have all the men. And it's not. And I'm gonna tell you why. It's not that I don't have attention from men. It's not attention from men that I actually want to get to know. So I'm in a couple of social groups on Facebook, and you post pictures and the guys, they hit you up and they're interested. And I think there's maybe one guy that I've actually had consistent conversation with. But he's like a deep thinker. So we talk about a lot of deep things. But my inbox is not popping like that. Like there are plenty of guys that are in there, that's trying to get at the kid. And rightfully so, because she's cute. Sorry guys, I'm still on Facebook Live. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give somebody a link to my page. So there are guys who are trying to get at me. That has never been a problem for Theany. That has never been a problem in attention from men, or even men that want to talk to me. That's never been an issue. Hi, David. It's not popping. But the problem is that there's not men in there that I want to actually engage in any kind of conversation with. There's only one that I'm honestly checking for. And so I told her, I said, listen, sis, he messed up. He wasn't honest with, that he was talking to somebody. That's cool. That's cool. Right? There is an element of mistrust. David, my inbox is not super popping. Stop. Um, there's an element of mistrust now, but you can either take that and like fester in that, or you can just pursue and see what it is between you and him and watch his actions. See if he is consistent. Yes, he's 30, she's 42. See if he's consistent now with what he says. If he says that he whatever is going somewhere, does he actually go? Is he telling you the truth? You just action speaks louder. I told her, I said, actions speak louder than words. So watch his. That's it. And again, and I'm gonna say it again, never, ladies, ever, not even ladies, fellas, never take yourself off the market for somebody that's still shopping. So if they're still having options and they're still putting themselves out there, don't take yourself off the market. Don't make it exclusively to him or to her, because I'll tell you this, and I've said this and I'll keep saying this. I am not an option. Okay. I am not a spades game. I can't be two in a possible. That is just not how I operate. And so I'm just like, if somebody is interested in me, they will pursue me. And that's just it. Like if it comes down to if you're racking your brain, or if you need to decide between me and another woman, choose the other woman. Because if this is what you wanted, then this is what you would come after. That's all I'm saying. David, you play too much. So Boogie, she put the link in the caption. I'm sorry, link in the comments. Instagram, if you guys want to join the conversation, just hit the request button to request to come on, and I got you. But let me get my comment from my girl Songbird. Hey sis, how you doing? And she says, so I think she needs to be clear with him about exactly what she wants. If she really likes him and wants to solely focus on him, she needs to see if he actually wants that as well. At this point, it seems like they might want two different things. Interesting. So you think that you think that he likes her, but he doesn't want to exclusively get to know her. And she wants to exclusively get to know him. Interesting. Although she told me that he told her, like, listen, I like you. I really like you. The only thing that's preventing me from like going all the way is just the distance. And then the other thing that he said that wasn't smart. Like the only reason why I'm talking to other people is because you're not here. So what does she do with that, y'all? What does she do? What should she do? Talk to me. Boogie, where you at? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so proud of us, y'all. We have not gone over an hour and a half in like a couple of months. We've been good. Okay, how come my tea's not working? So, Joy Lachey Foreman said she needs to keep her options open just like he's doing. Exactly. I think I'm gonna have a t-shirt made that says, never take yourself off the market for somebody that's still shopping. Should I say it again? Never take yourself off the market for somebody that is still shopping. Now, I'm going to tell you this, and you guys know I don't like to play this whole men against women, guys do this, girls do this, but there is some truth to this to an extent, that men, they like to have their options open, right? They want to be able to explore and talk to other people. But if the person that they're talking to also wants to explore other people, they don't like that. Now, y'all can at me, you can argue with me, you can whatever with me, but it's the truth. So, men, they want to keep their options open. They want to be able to, sow the royal oats and talk and, get to know all these different people. But if the person that they're talking to also has that idea and wants to also, it's cute when it's said, but when the actions play out, and let's say she actually goes out with other dudes or she starts talking to other men, then it's a problem. Now that has happened. What say you about that? Yeah, but it's quiet tonight. It's quiet tonight. It's quiet. Now Instagram is a little bit more popping. Instagram, y'all talking, but yeah, it's quiet on Facebook tonight. Wonder why. It hit dog hollers, but So yes, welcome. Hey, Dexter Upshaw, welcome. How you doing? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna get this together. Yes. So, does it seem? Abel said that's an opinion. I don't feel that way. Okay, so what, Abel? You don't feel that way. So, what you got to say now? You're more than welcome to join me on the screen. All you have to do is copy paste the link that Joy. Matter of fact, I will put it up there as well. Here's the link. You're more than welcome to join me and explain why. Okay. So, I'm sorry. Wonder Woman, is it messing up? Is my screen? Can y'all see me? I just want to make sure that you guys can see me because I know Instagram has been bugging lately. Let me know if you can see me or not. Okay. See, this is why I need a show, y'all. This is why I need BET or ABC or OWN. I need them to give me a show. Yes, you can see me. Okay. Is the sound okay? Because I know it would cut in and out with the internet connection. Okay. So what? Okay, good. So what is the consensus? What are we telling sis? What are we telling Tanea? I really want to hear from Instagram. So either Songbird or Wonder Woman or the both of y'all. I want one of you guys to come on. So if you would request, send me a request, I will answer it. I want to hear from you guys. And let's see. What should she do? I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm feeling kind of cute today. I'm feeling kind of cute today. I'm feeling myself. So yeah, sis Tanea, she's in a little bit of a bind. She's in a little bit of a bind, but I think she'll be okay. I've given her some sound. To me, I thought it was good advice. Period. Wonder Woman. Okay, as I should, as you should. Thanks, Abe. And Joy, what do you mean Don? Who's Don? Maybe I think you might have had a typo. I'm not sure. Oh, welcome. What's up? Y'all, if I don't hit this little wave button, I'm trying to make sure. Crown Queen Day, welcome to Dating in Dallas. Welcome. So I thought I've given her some good advice. I think that she should continue to see, how things are with him, but just continue to watch his actions. If he's consistent and, I told her, I said, give it a time limit. Because from what I'm told, now I've talked, now see, my boy is on here, Abel Holmes, and he has made it very clear to me. He is a man of a certain age. He's an old man. But he made it very clear to me that men know, within a couple of weeks, if this is the woman they want to be with, right? Now, if there are any other brothers on here who disagree, that's fine. But from what I'm told, men know within a couple of weeks if if that's where they want to be. So I told her, I said, give it a timeline. Like if he wants to see where this goes and pursue an exclusive relationship with you, watch his actions and then see with the timeline what he says. Period. And then if it's like 3 and 4 months and 5 months and he's still, talking to old other girl and he's still stringing you along, then it's like, all right, buddy, like deuces. We good over here. We could just be friends. We can go back to, the on and off again talking. But yeah. All right. Let's see. Boogie said, don't get emotionally invested. Keep talking to old dude. Get dressed up and pull out the black book. Honey. Y'all know I got a black book? Yes. Yes, the Save Girl does have a black book. I don't use it, but I do have a black book. Don't judge me. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to try to get Abe on my show. He has a lot of wisdom. He has a lot of good insight, and he's a man of many layers. And we have he's one of the people that I was talking about earlier that I have a lot of substantive or deep conversations. He has a lot of qualitative things to say. He said, we make an effort where we see value. Speaking to men. So men make the effort where they see the value. So if he values her, he will make the effort to get to know her and then make a decision like, okay, she's where I want to be versus, other girl. I never fault anybody for dating other people. Hey sis, what's up, Soror? I don't know what just happened. I never, get mad if somebody is dating other people. I'm like, that's fine. So that lets me know how I need to move. If I take you seriously as a prospect of somebody that, this can go somewhere, or if we're just kind of kicking it because you got your options, I got my options, we just options. What Feeny will not do is put all my effort into somebody and make them a priority when they've made me an option. Like, I don't do that. And I will never do that because I've done it and I've gotten played. It'll never happen again. Ever. Never. Boogie said, put that freakum dress on while video chatting him and let him know he's not the only option. Lachey, I need you to not be petty on tonight. Okay, so Wonder Woman said there is too much space and opportunity for the youngster. So you're saying that because they are long distance, they're different states, there's too much space, distance between them and opportunity for him to be with other women. Like he's probably doing his thing. Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying, which could be the truth. But I'm going to tell y'all what. She is going to keep me posted. And as she keeps me posted, I'm going to keep y'all posted. Okay. So as an aside, I want to also, me and my producer have been talking about different topics for the show, right? One thing that I would love to do is bring in an element of let's say mental wellness. So I want to do an episode where I interview somebody with a mental illness and see how it is to date somebody with a mental illness. I have my own experiences. I have dated men who have chronic mental illness, right? Unmedicated, medicated. they had some deficits there. But I want to interview a person. So if you are that person, or if you know somebody who is single and they are living with a mental illness, please give me their give me, inbox me, DM me other contact information, because I want to have them on the show. I love to have good content, quality content, and I want to have those conversations that people are not having that should be had. Because the way that mental illness is in this country, you are going to run into somebody who is dealing with some sort of, behavioral health problem. So I want us to have that conversation. And then another episode that I want to do, that I actually saw Oprah do like years ago. But I want to have 2 men and I want to have 2 women, and I want us to have the hard conversation. I want to have a hard conversation. So yeah. Wonder Woman said, lie. He's already said that's why he sees the other person. She says, I'm sorry, it's the way you're saying it. Okay, I'm sorry, boo. Yeah. So yeah, she's saying he has other opportunities to cut up and to lie, because he has all that distance. And he said, like, the reason why I'm dating other women is because you're in another state. Well, she's probably going to always be in that state. Is that going to be your MO? You have to think about those things. Our earthly angel says sometimes you have to let people go and let them know what they missed out on. So do you think that she should just let the situation go? Let him move on with his life? It sounds like he does not want to do that, from what I understand. It sounds like he really, really likes her, because he said it. But I'm going to keep y'all posted. I'll let you know. And that's that on that. Oh my goodness, guys, please. If you have any ideas, any show ideas, whether it could be something fun and lighthearted, or it could be something serious. It doesn't matter. We cover all topics on Dating in Dallas. You want to hit my inbox. If you're on Facebook, hit my inbox. If you're on Instagram, DM me. And yeah, and then we will, put that in the rotation of topics. One thing that I also want to do is game night. I know I promised y'all we were supposed to do Battle of the Sexes game night for my birthday, and it didn't happen. But Battle of the Sexes game night is going to happen. I promise you. So the way I want to do it is kings versus queens. So I just need 2 women and 2 men who are willing to be on the game night. We're going to play a game called Culture Tags. The prizes will be gift cards for Amazon, that I will. Yeah, Amazon is just easier because it's a digital kind of a thing. But those will be the prizes. But yes, we're going to bring back Battle of the Sexes game night. We have so much fun. We did it before, like a whole bunch, like way too much fun. So if you are Instagram, if you are a king or a queen and you want to participate, please DM me. Facebook, if you are a king or a queen and you want to be a contestant on Battle of the Sexes game night, inbox me and I got you. I got y'all. All right. All right, guys. I am so grateful for you guys. Shout out to my Facebook family. Shout out to my Instagram family. Shout out to my Periscope family. Shout out to my YouTube family. And shout out to my television family, y'all. Dating in Dallas. I can't believe it. Like, we're on television. Shout out to my TV 26 Modesto, California. I love you all. This is Dating in Dallas. I am your host, Annie Shannon. Join me next Tuesday and every Tuesday, 8:30 Central Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time on Dating in Dallas. Love y'all. Bye.